I wouldn't say I've cured the plague, but the missus and Logan have had a nap, so they're feeling a bit better. Missus is feeling at least good enough to look after Logan for a couple hours. Welcome in, everyone. Great song to start stream on. Villa game was rough. Yeah, I guess so. Tuco, I mean, at the end of the day, I didn't expect Arsenal to go to the end of the season undefeated, but like you were saying the other day, we've got a lot of the tougher away games out of the way, so I'm still not feeling too bad, to be honest. Well, the trick is, Govu, Logan didn't want to have a power nap, and he still keeps trying to go to sleep, but we've woke him up anyway, because if we let him sleep now, you know, I'm up all night. So it could be rough. Could be rough. Hopefully that isn't the case. So where we left off last time, our beautiful Dumbarton team cannot keep a clean sheet to save their lives all of a sudden. If we have a look at our fixture schedule, it is just falling off a cliff. And here's the thing. 4 draws, including 2 against Livingston, and we've got them again right now in the Scottish Cup 3rd round replay. It's not that bad. It just feels like really unfortunate our keeper has just had a rough couple of games, but we're still kind of in control of a lot of games. I'm just very quick to anger about our goalkeepers because Tommy Simkin is maybe better than Nwosu, and it just isn't showing that in the match engine or in his style of play so far. Nwosu actually has a 6.92 rating in 9 games. In 13 games, Tommy Simkin is 6.8. It's not a huge amount between them, but Simkin is starting to really annoy me. I'm also concerned now about Nwoko. Although he's got 3 goals, he's got 0 assists, and we want him as a creative player. And he's actually one of the only outfield players who's regularly playing who's under a 7.0. The other person being Finlay Pollock, who we know went for a massive drought of goals, but has started to come back into it recently. Are too tight now. Dumbarton's Ashcroft loan bid. Oh yeah, I bid for Ashcroft because Kilmarnock could just have him sitting there. So that's unfortunate. So Ashcroft, who we sold to Kilmarnock, he's just sitting there, not doing anything, which kind of sucks. I think. If I can get my prompter working. Okay, my Georgia Bulldogs smacked up Alabama, so that eased the pain of the Arsenal loss. And my beautiful Aberdeen beat Dundee 3-1, so I wasn't too caught up. Plus, the 49ers were on a bye, and we moved up a spot. Lovely. Getting better by not lifting a finger. What? Oh my god, Saka's at PSG in this save. Ugh. I don't like that. Brora Rangers have been kind of have been good. I think they've been decent. Aberdeen reserves lost. We played a rotate side, didn't even win that. They're through the next round of the Scottish Challenge Cup. They've got Stirling. We just beat Elgin City. We got Ayr United next. Feeling good about Brora Rangers. And last but certainly not least, maybe they might be new kid on the block. They're new kid in my heart. What? The new club of my heart. We've been rattling off some 1-0 victories. Showed off with a nice 2-0 victory over Stirling. We've got Annan in the league next. We've got a hell of a December. How many league games is that? 7 league games in December. What nonsense. This has to be a December to remember for us, and we can maybe take top spot. Just keep doing what we're doing with East Fife, and we'll be laughing. Go Stephen Presley cheering up the Dons fans. Oh, you should have seen him after the game, Govu. So start of season, we're all laughing at like some of his quotes being like, hey, if you're looking for a manager who's got success and has got a history of winning things, that's not me. And everyone was like, whoa, that's a crazy thing to say, right? But everyone's going to have a better weekend than mine. I don't know, we lost 3-0 at Ipswich now, lost 4-0 to a League 2 team. Oof. Wait, what? Oh, I'm getting offered a new contract. Giuseppe. That's not Giuseppe. We're getting offered a new contract. Now, that's not Giuseppe. That was Pablo, but it is Giuseppe. We'll obviously accept this. Delighted. It's nice not having to go and ask for a new contract. The money. Never gonna lose my sauce. So pretty happy how things are going overall. I think a sensible thing to do is start looking towards what we can do in January. I would really like some goalkeepers identified. Harry Evans. See, he looks quite good on paper. Let's get him scouted. He actually doesn't look terrible. Can we just like focus in on goalkeepers for a bit here? The last resort I'll maybe not look at. Thomas Margetts. I mean, he doesn't look better than what I've got. I'm looking for someone who at the very least is the same level, if not better. All these guys don't look as good as what we've got. Harry Evans does look like he's roughly there though. So we'll scout him out. Oh, Bondi. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Do you know what? Is this the new and this is it's nothing against him, but is this the newest greatest modern day NFL collapse, Bondi? And I mean that not in the team just turned to shit, but everything started going wrong. Everything started going wrong for them. Including them not playing very well, but like in spots like Daniel Jones started having a rough time, but you traded for Sauce Gardner, 2 first-round picks, and within weeks, you're effectively done. No, it couldn't have got worse at all. I couldn't, but honestly, I was a bit surprised when I saw, I was like, who the fuck is that at quarterback for the Colts? It was pretty wild. You won't break my heart in two. Xander Crack. Then spend one more minute with you. I don't know why I'm looking at these. We're not in January yet. We're not really at that moment. We're just at the tail end of November, so I do expect us to get this season intake previews tonight. Riley Leonard did okay, but he's got an injury now. Oh, really? I knew Richardson was still on IR. I didn't know that Riley... is it Riley Leonard? So I almost called him Riley Reid. Someone else? Riley Leonard. I didn't know he got hurt. That sucks, dude. At this point, get the owner in. Get her at quarterback. Save the season. Do you think there's any chance you make a desperate plea to try and get Flacco? Red Car, welcome in. How you doing? Hey-o. We're just talking about the Colts. The Bills saved their season. If the Bills had lost to the Bengals, there'd be fucking major question marks over them. But hey, in the snow, the weather suited the Bills. Just gotta hope that you can somehow clinch home. I don't know if the Bills. I don't think you're mathematically out of getting the number 1 seed yet. You know, a win over the Patriots, you put pressure on them. It's the Denver Broncos you need to worry about, because Denver Broncos, if they just keep winning, then they'll have it. Like, you can do something about the Patriots, not much you can do about Denver Broncos. Heard who they might have at QB if the Hungle word are. the Bengals collapse in the fourth quarter was remarkable. Yeah, it all started going. But the weather played a big part in it. And you've got to remember, Burrow hasn't played like basically all season. The fact that he came in and started slinging the ball. I personally think he's not my quarterback. I think Joe Burrow is one of the best in the NFL. I know some people like to go, he's overrated. He doesn't do this. He doesn't do that. Look at Lamar. Look at what happened to Mr. MVP. He was in the MVP title race even last year when they eventually gave it to Allen. And I just don't see where... Whoa. They're playing in the preferred title role as a wingback and then reach a point where... Fucking, you're the captain! You're playing as a wingback! What is going on? Right. Oh, what the fuck? He hands in a transfer request. He's been playing as a wingback. Does he want to play further forward? I'm not playing him further forward just because he kicked off. I prefer to as a wingback. He's playing as a wingback. Am I losing my fucking mind? He's playing as a wingback. What a dickhead. Forget him. So we've obviously got to find a replacement for him. What a fucking dick. I knew we can still get playoffs, but I've accepted the season is over. I wouldn't. I know you mathematically can. I wouldn't be putting too much hope on making it if you don't have a quarterback. If Richardson comes back from IR, I just don't see him leading the team. I think they're gonna have to try and pick up a free agent or something. It means the position instead of the role. I don't know, but that does make. I think it would be more clear. You would think. Prefer tactical role. No, that's definitely not position. Tactical role is wingback, and that is what he's playing as. So, fuck him. I totally understand if it had said position there, and I was like, oh, doy. It says tactical role. That is exactly what we're playing him as. And he's like, I need to leave. I was like, you're the club captain. I'm putting in a transfer request because I'm not playing the position. I want to play the tactical role. We're playing as a wingback. Yes, that's true, but I want to play as a wingback. Another dumb bug, no doubt. So we're on the latest patch. So let's see if we notice anything happening or if we're just going to basically play and not notice much difference. Right. Hopefully they've patched it so goalkeepers can actually stop the ball. Wouldn't that be unique? I keep forgetting which one's right foot. Left foot. Beautiful. Come and dance with me. What's up, darling? We're going to put Jacob Devani. Nwaka's been playing so shit. I'm going to go Cam Bragg. Dance floor. I've got to go Jose because I can't trust anyone else. We need goals. And at this point, I'll take them from almost anywhere, but I really don't know where we're getting them from. Oh. Right, we're going to stick with the same tactic. I think because we're at home and because we absolutely battered them last time we played them and didn't actually come away with a win, we're going to be positive. We're going to take the game to Livingston here. I just shut my eyes, then I can see. Get away from the bar. Tell your boyfriend, hold a jar. Right, Brooms is back. Get in there, Brooms. On and on. This is my song. You're not wrong. I think we maybe put Sanderlands in over Bankura. Muirhead, Jones, Cummins. That's all good. Enslin, Duffy. Not Duffy. Simway. Must have rotated in that last game as well. Will you do it? I think I'm pretty happy with that. Ferdinand, Asimwe, Kingdon, Brooms, Enslin, Apter, Lindsay, Sanderlands, Cummins, Jones, Muirhead. What a team. The Brora Rangers boys have at least one fan in chat. Here's the team of the moment. Zalazo, the little magician. I think I'm going to let it ride. We've got way too many players here. There's a lot of players here who just aren't needed. Hopefully we can move them on in January. I think we just run it like that. And again, we're being positive because at this level there's no point in doing anything. But I mean, you've actually slower during the game, more pauses. Oh, okay, more pauses as in like actual break in play, or like more highlights, or what do you mean? Or it's literally pausing. Shut my eyes, then I can see. Get away from the bar. To boyfriend, hold a jar. I have just scored one of the shitest goals you'll see this season. Wolves are royally shite. We're the Brora and we'll destroy you our slightly penis-shaped formation. I've said this before. I'll say again, just as I'm helping out the community here. If your penis looks like that formation, you've done something wrong. You've done something wrong. Obviously, it's on yourself. But if you've strained your bollocks away from the shaft of your penis like that, so you go shaft, bollocks, shaft, you've done something incredibly wrong. And I really think you should go see a doctor. I say we go on here. Let's see if what we notice, if anything, by same as what Pabs has seen, more pauses. I'm wondering if you mean more pauses as in the highlights, or is it actually stopping? More highlights is okay, not necessarily anything that was probably required, but we'll see. Slop. Oh dear, we're not going to be able to touch the ball. Is that what the new patch has done? Fucking hell, that was awful. Can't judge the whole patch based on one highlight, but so far, garbage. I stop the game when I do a shout, kickoff, take second, etc. Oh, really? We are conceding. We've conceded 1-1 so far tonight, so it's not great. Playing against Pep's Barcelona, I mean, Air United are, man, they're red hot. When they're hot, they're hot. They're red hot right now. They're actually 5th in form, and we're 2nd, so not an ideal start. Good header, Muirhead, slip it through. Oh, good. Jesus Christ, ref! Enslin's got all that space. Explore it. Use it. What the fuck? Why does he not make a pass? That's truly horrendous. Anyone want to fucking close him down? What was that? I mean, they are all over us, which is not normally an issue we have, but might go a bit more direct. Good cross. Oh, what a save that is. What? Okay. I guess the ball was out of play before the keeper touched it. So why'd you touch it then? Sands Muirhead. Hensley up the wing. Sanderlands just need a cut across the box. Lifts in. Cummins! Daniel Cummins, the channel forward, delivering there. Nice strong header. What the fuck was that? Did he not whip his arm around his own head and then do the bow and arrow? Something looked off with that celebration, but Sanderlands lifts it in on his right foot and only one man goes up for it. Beautiful connection. And it's Kieran Slicker, ex-Man City goalkeeper and Scottish international goalkeeper, in goal for Ayr United. Fucking wild. Apter not having a good game, which I don't like. Broom's on a yellow. We're going to tell him to calm down. Now, that hasn't paused the game, but I'm assuming, Pabs, you mean it's after the highlight. Oof. Does it pause now, as if it's like thinking over? I didn't really notice anything different. We'll see when it comes to kickoffs and stuff like that. That'll probably be the true test. Address the team. We need more possession in the second half. I'm disappointed. I just gotta G them up, you know? We just gotta keep them looking forward and on the task at hand. And the task at hand is, let's take a lead. Away from home, so it's not... I just think we have to be positive because it's the only way we know how to play with Brora Rangers. It brought us this far. Dylan Jones and Muirhead not playing particularly well. I could take Dylan Jones possibly off for Adam Brett. Here we fucking go. Can we make a save, please? Well, that's half a save, but I don't like where this is going. Fuck off. That's wank. I don't like how and again, this has been in FM for years, but I don't like how certain highlights feel like there's only one way they end. As soon as he palmed it out with one hand, this was going in the back of the net. And positioning and everything, even that jump was horrendous. Oh, I hated everything about that. I'm going to take Dylan Jones off because he's playing so poorly. Apter as well is going to come off and we're going to put on Bangura. No, he just goes like he's trying to catch the ball if it was like down here and kicked by like a 5-year-old. He doesn't really go for it, does he? Given that he comes out and he palms, bam, slaps the ball away with his hand to then be able to not even jump up in the air. It's annoying. They're absolutely sweeping for us. There we go. Nope. We give it back. Fucking hell. That is fucking shocking. I don't know, guys. I kind of felt like we got a lot more tackles in the previous patch. And people were complaining about the lack of tackles, but now we're not even fucking close to the ball. That's fucking diabolical. The one thing my centre backs can do is head the ball. I make sure that every save, the one thing I'm expecting of them at least is to head that fucking ball. Doesn't even get off his feet. Just planted. Watching. We're going to have to attack. Adam Brett, can he hold it up? Fucking Jesus, goes all the way back to centre back. This is attacking, boys. That's a bit better. Not a lot, but... Jesus Christ. Don't you dare. If that had gone in, I'd probably turn off the computer. My computer's not overheating, is it? Probably not. Shame. Muirhead, play it up the wing. I mean, fuck me. Attacking by sending it back to the centre back who just hoofs it forward. Why was there a player in the back of the net? Oh, that's bad. When did they add that? Oh, we're going to take goal kicks now, but your player's going to run away from the ball. That's fucking new. Not particularly happy with how we have gone about our business here. Might as well take off some of the players who are playing absolutely fucking bollocks. What happened in the second half where we just basically downed tools? It's not felt fucking close. At half time, I just wanted a bit more possession. And the second half, fucking hell. McRae? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Say no more. Duffy, long ball forward. McRae takes a really good first touch. And the second touch just puts the ball past Slicker. Couple minutes left. Can we pull off a miracle? An Ayrshire miracle, maybe? Genuinely, a draw from 3-1 down in the last 6 minutes would be great. Normally, I still wouldn't be happy, but especially given that we're not. Oh no, we weren't 1-0 up. We were 1-0 down. Go on, McRae. Go on, McRae. Cut it back, you fucking. No, not there. Jesus. Oh. My God. It did look easier to score. No. Why show me that as a highlight? I don't think I like that at all. Every FM, the first game's back in a save. FM's just like, why did you leave us? Fucking rancid. I was just showing you Brora Rangers, their results fucking great on and off. Like, the last 7 games, I think we drew 1, possibly lost 1, won the rest. And then it's like we come back, oh yeah, we're going to lose the area night. Oh, fucking fantastic. Come on. Don't let me down, East Fife. They've just given us a new, they give us a new contract with Giuseppe. Giuseppe McFinn going to continue his work here with the East Fife Dagger formation. Hey Dylan, welcome in, how you doing? We just had a fucking terrible result for Brora Rangers. We barely looked like the team that we expected to see. Let's see if East Fife can shock the world by once again pulling off a victory here against Annan. I'm good. I'm doing all right. Just my missus and my son might be coming down with the cold, so I've got to be very careful because I can't afford to be sick and off work because there's just so much shit going on, and there's no one else is gonna pick up. So, also being sick is terrible. Right, good ball out wide. Benny, who is playing as wing back, has always played at wing back, but is complaining that he's not playing wing back. Off the beans. Jesus Christ, that almost went all the way through. Keeper even got hands to it. It comes off the post. That would have been some fucking goal. I don't even know if it was a shot, honestly. I'll keep you... Oh, well done, Dylan. Be cruising about in a Lambo in no time. Miguel taking his time. What's up with the tiny little dribbling? Go on, Benny. Stretch your legs. Look for Trey. Trey finds the ball, and it's a beautiful header. Trey, our leading goal scorer and the main man in this team, puts that one away. I really like the idea of trying to stick with big lad up top for East Fife. It just seems to be working really well, having Trey, who is by far the tallest player in our team. Needs to be good in the air for sure, because that is where we're getting a lot of our goals. Buying a car in January, nice. Oh my word. Tronny, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. How the hell are you? We are managing 3 teams in FM26. We are currently Dumbarton FC manager, we're Brora Rangers manager, and we're the East Fife manager. We're playing this sweet little dagger formation. Don't let the attacking midfielder fool you. Zalazo is class. Give him a moment. Just keep eyes on Zalazo. He comes alive in these games. Young into Honeyman. Oh, that's a bad pass. But the defender doesn't deal with it. Young able to keep it in. Finds Zalazo. Oh, cheeky back heel. Lifted in. Trey's looking for it. Ha ha ha! Get in! I'm telling you. Just sprinkle a little bit of magic in League 2. A little back heel in the box. Delicious. Without that back heel, it just doesn't happen. Look at this. Cheeky. And then Trey goes up for the second time in this game. Once again, connects with the ball. 2-0, 2 headers. That's Trey's game. It's his game, and it's what we love him for. If we could just get a hat-trick of headers, that'd be lovely. Oh, come on. Put Zalazo's rating up for that, like, cheeky little back heel. Things are going well. Boo, think you could be doing better. I've got faith. I have faith. Make a difference. Oh, I don't like this. What is this new dribbling animation that has reared its head? Did they try and slow down some of the dribbling or something? These little stutter step dribbles that go nowhere. I don't like that. A wide of Benny. Maybe they thought people were getting beaten too often on the dribble, but... Young! Oh, just over the bar. Just over the bar. We're looking all right here. Trey's leading the lines. Lazo still on 6.5. Miguel on a 6.5. I'd rather sub Miguel for Jack Thompson, who we're retraining as a central midfielder, than take off Zalazo right now. We're just sort of making do with East Fife what we've got, but it is going well recently. I could move Honeyman up to center attacking midfielder or even take on... I think I do... Get out of his way. Get out of his way! Young in space. Zalazo's made a run. I don't know if he's onside. He's got Trey in the middle. Is that onside? I don't know if it is. Of course it is. Zalazo. I mean... Look at, he is, if he's onside, he's just onside. Great touch by the youngster. Then puts it along the ground. No one was expecting it. And Trey completes his hat trick. This is more like it, isn't it? This is more like it. Positive football. 3-0. 3-0 up at home, admittedly. Zalazo now playing well. Don't even have to sub him off. This is great. Richie's going to come off for Thomas Prickett. And I've probably got... maybe another sub or two just right at the death. Use up a bit of time. Get a couple of fresh bodies on. Young for Craig. And then I'm probably thinking Carroll for Mochin and Dignam for Fisher, honestly. 3-0. Feel great about that. And then we now go to Scottish Cup replay. We've got Dumbarton taking on Livingston. Well done, a good win for us. So we've lost one. We've won one. My God, I don't want to draw one. Because a Dumbarton draw here doesn't do anything for us. We really don't want to go to extra time and penalties. We want to just take care of business at home. We're going to be a bit more positive. I need Tommy Simkin to play well. How many fans are here, by the way? Don't let our good run of form come to an end here today. What the fuck are we talking about? We've been rancid. We've drawn our last 4. I don't know why I clicked it. I read it and was like, what? But I clicked it anyway, so that is on me. I love that the dugouts are on the opposite side from like the changing room, so we got to walk all the way across and around to get to the dugout. Great design. Why are we playing with a basketball? Pollock and Furlong. One of them eventually gets the ball. Square. Pollock. Gomez. Nice. Furlong takes on his man. Oh! Gets out with the ball somehow. Lifts it in. Jose can attack! Oh, I thought it was in. Narrowly wide. It kind of hit the back of the net, but the wrong side of it, you know? Almost fooled me. Optical illusion. Marcus Nicolino. I'm enjoying it, but like, I totally understand that it doesn't pull you into the world like it did past FMs. Like, match engine stuff, for the most part, I do have some critiques. Even some of it today. After the patch, to me, there's a couple of moments where the players are doing this really slow dribble that doesn't go anywhere, and I don't like it. But overall, I'm very much enjoying just going through games, getting to the next thing. Squad building's still good. Tactics is fun. That's a goal. It's a beautiful header down by Casey. Lands at Jacob Devaney, former captain. He's actually sold him to Kilmarnock now. Puts it away. Nice set piece routine from the Dumbarton boys. It was a short corner. Jose lifts it in, the striker. Casey nods it down, and Devaney on the volley. Keeper's already on the ground by the time the ball actually hits the back of the net. Really sorry with tactics this year. I feel overwhelmed. Keep it simple. In possession, out possession tactics don't need to look vastly different. You just have to pick the roles. So you have to think of like what the role is doing in tactic. Your shape and that can be exactly the same. You're not going to get caught out where you haven't got enough bodies back. You don't have to. I see lots of people making big sort of adjustments like, I'm going to have left mid, right, Finlay Pollock. Easy stuff. A yard out. People keep going like, my left mids are going to be wingers, or they're going to be wing backs, or they're going to be fullbacks. They don't do anything drastic, Marcus. Pick something you know. Do you know, are you happy using a 4-2-3-1? Put both of those systems in and just focus on what the roles and what you're asking them to do. Focus entirely, keep them almost separate in your mind, but keep the same shape and you'll be fine. See, CG's doing the opposite of what I've said. He's saying move positionally. You don't have to do that. I promise you don't. Biggest problem is TikTok. Two of my teams, we're playing as 3 teams here. 2 of my teams, they use the same in possession, out of possession systems. For Dumbarton, that you're watching right now, this is our in possession formation. This is out of possession. That is not out of possession. Never mind. This is the 2 formations. This is in possession. This is out of possession. So all I'm doing is I'm dropping these 2 central midfielders here. They're dropping in a DM. But you could play this system twice. And you can ask them to play slightly more defensive. It would be very similar. Right, we're 2-0 up over Livingston. My anger at the first game with Brora Rangers is starting to dissipate a little bit. And it will dissipate almost entirely if we get out here with a clean sheet for the first time in 3 games, which feels like no time at all. It's a lot. It's a lot. We conceded 7 goals in like 2 games. It was horrible. We're not over the line yet. Problem is TikTok. I'm taking on Isaac Gordon because Miller Thompson is not playing well. Antidepressants. Furlong coming forward. Oh, he sees Jose! Jose just took his eye off the prize. Oh, that's a good cross. Bragg. Wow, Cam Bragg. Take a bow, son. That was way too simple. What was the key? What fooled the keeper here? Good touch. Takes on one defender. Just left foot. Oh, that keeper is getting hung out to dry by his teammate at full time. Beating at the near post, and he just goes, Cam can brag about that goal, absolutely. 5 shots, 4 on target, 3 goals scored. They've had 5 shots, 3 on target, 0 goals scored. So something's working defensively. Pollock. Oh, I honestly annoyed that Jose didn't bury that. because that really should have been 4. Isaac Gordon out wide. Can he whip this across? He certainly can. Finlay Pollock goes up. Unfortunately, can't get it on target. I think we're going to take Casey off. He got the assist earlier. We're going to put Jamie Murr. Oh. Casey's coming off. Put Mascara in the middle. Casey comes off for Mercer. Ben Summers is going to come on for... Who knows? I think I might take McBride on for Pollock here, because Pollock is complacent. Thanks. Great stuff. I'm going to take on Rory Wilson as well. We're doing a double sub up top. I'm going to bring on Cochrane for Bragg. Yeah. Furlong's playing well. I'm going to take on Nisiala as well. No, I'm not. We're out of subs. We've made their keeper look terrible here, and I'm all for it. Because the replay was unjust. We also dropped points to them in the league. That was not fair. We were all over them. So, thankfully, it looks like we're heading through to the next round of the Scottish Cup. I think after this, we've got the Scottish Challenge Cup game. Which is why some of that rotation there was probably wise. Mercer puts it in. That's a free header. Rory Wilson. All of a sudden. No! Could you not, review it and just give it? Does that never happen? That sucks. Rory Wilson's desperately needing a goal. I don't know how long it's been, but it's been way too long. Go on, Rory. Devani out wide to Gordon. Rory, make a run. Make a run near post. No, back post. McBride. He also needs a goal. I think in the January window for Dumbarton, I can genuinely see us trying to bring in some improvement at wing back, goalkeeper, and possibly a striker. You know what? There's almost the only positions I genuinely feel very comfortable right now with Dumbarton is centre back. I think our centre backs look solid. I think when we've had poor games, you can point at the goal. Don't fucking. What is he doing? I was talking about him. What is he doing? In what world do you come out and just look up? He didn't need to be there.
Oh, jeezy pips, man.
I wanted out here with a clean fucking sheet. I even said it, and the game's like, nah. Nice work, everyone. You were fucking pish. He was very happy at that. I told him, I don't think you were very good. Sometimes you gotta say it exactly like it is. Is that the draw for the next round already? Oh, I think it was already done before this, right? Oh, Kilmarnock. Oh, those cheeky fuckers. Yeah, 6.27k. That's not a lot. Pollock on form for Dumbarton. Thank Christ. That's disappointing. So that drops us from second place. And Spartans have actually played one game less than us. 2 players in the arrest. I mean, I think we literally play. I think we play no time at all. So I'm gonna rest a couple of these players from training because, Wallace Duffy probably not. I think Dumbarton also need the odd player potentially rest. Actually, I'm going to go back to Dumbarton. The game doesn't like that. We're up. We are second. We are flying. Jesus Christ. Trey with that hat trick was lovely. Get me back to Dumbarton, please. Oof. I don't know what is that typically the first thing that starts happening is we start winning cups in cup games when I try and build a team, because I really don't mean to do that. Like, I would much rather be better in the league earlier, but it always seems to be the way that we're like, we start getting far in cups and that has a negative impact on our actual domestic season, but we'll see. Was this what was this guy? A centre back or something? What was he? Yeah, 21-year-old centre back that popped up in my scouting. I'm happy with. I'm pretty happy with the centre backs we have, but he doesn't have. He physically doesn't blow anyone out of the water. But he feels like the kind of player that you sign for cheap and then their value flies up. Who knows? We'll see what happens when January rolls around. I'm hoping we get the preview soon. Oh god, I've accidentally clicked on Trey's name. I really wish you couldn't click on names and those sort of things when you're just trying to click through, pick what you're wanting to pick, and move on. And you click, and then it pulls up a pop-up, and you're like, oh my god. I don't need to see this. I actually got a week in between. Oh, because they're not playing the Scottish Challenge Cup, so they've got a week rest, so East Fife will be fine. Trey gets his goal bonus already. How many is that for the season? Gets 2,300 for reaching a target of 10 league goals. Only 10, fucking hell. I actually do want Miller Ritchie to stay now, and we've if we do sell him in, I mean, at the same time, he's on decent whack of money. We can certainly improve in the centre back role. I'm still open-minded about selling almost any player at East Fife, because I think we can hit the free transfers and getting someone who's probably got more of an upside. What did everyone make of the football the weekend? In Russia long ago. I actually completely forgot Man U were playing Monday night against Wolves. I actually just didn't know. I'm not even going to pretend that I forgot. Didn't even register. Whatever make of Celtic, eh? Managing to fuck up the debut game of the new manager. Losing to Hearts at Celtic Park. Jesus. Their new manager's a meme because he was having to show the players where they positionally need to go. I know it's not going to be easy because he's like brand new in the door, but fucking hell, like Celtic should have been right up for that game, and they looked like they slapwalked a 2-1 loss. I think they scored right at the end, and it was Kieran Tierney, right? That's not a good sign. Kieran Tierney's a great player, but if you don't have your goal scorers actually taking their chance of scoring goals, yeah, it's not a good look. We're gonna go with a fairly strong side here because cup football, we want to win. Do I go Luke Robinson? No, I think we stick with James Furlong. I might go. I'll stick with Miller Thompson as well. Oh fuck, we're gonna have to change in the midfield. Ah, you bastard. Even though I rested players, it did not matter. Oh, bollocks. I have to go Finlay Pollock and Jose, right? Why the fuck is everyone suddenly lower rated? What happened? Oh, what is going on? Yeah, there is a new update. Does it... Wait. With the new update... The new update shouldn't impact that largely how my coaches see a player, though, right? Jose's now just... He just played well. I don't think it's poor. I don't think poor form would drop him down to a decent Scottish League One player. That's not even like leading Scottish League One. He's been a championship level player since he was like 17. So why is he suddenly like caved in? He's also our top goal scorer this season. That seems weird. It's just probably to do with the lack of natural striker. Yeah. No, they should have stuck with O'Neill. They should have replaced Adam Ida. They think everyone's rubbish. What? Is this not updating now? Is that what it is? What is going on? I just don't think he can play that position anymore, right? What the fuck happened there? Right, I'm gonna hook Jose. I'm glad that the back three plays well together because that has been evident. Do I go Simkin or do I go Nwosu? Am I going to Nwosu here? I don't know if that's a risk. Who am I playing? Queen of the South. League, Scottish League 2. We got this. That's fine. You ain't so tough. Better fill the bench though. I've made that mistake before. Day you're on to realize. Fill my little world right up. Can we bounce back with Brora Rangers? Very disappointed by that loss. We are not going to have Adam Brett here because he's cup tied. Ferdinand in goal. Enslin on the left. Oh, fuck. Wallace Duffy at right back. That feels like it's bad. Brooms. I need to play Kingdon. Who are we against? Sterling. I think I gotta play Kingdon here. So tough. Don't feel my little world right up. Up top, I might go... Stick with Muirhead. Dylan Jones in the middle. Daniel comes. Part of me thinks I could go Sandilands here. After... I'm gonna go Sandilands over Apter here. Feel my little world right up. It makes me feel like if Jose's now just completely like they're just like, no, he's not championship level. We're never gonna get him up to championship level. Playing in the championship without like a lot of pain. I almost sold him in the summer. No one came in for him. We might go out and try and buy like a striker in the window. We've got money at Dumbarton. That isn't a problem. The problem is like finding someone we think we can spend the money on and not regret it. You know, it needs to be like a clear upgrade. I thought Rory Wilson was a clear upgrade on his and we haven't seen that so far. So, for favorites out here, I want you to play like it. Make a difference. Why is it down here? Make a difference. Make a bloody difference. Snow game. Snow game. That is not an orange ball. I thought that was fixed. I mean, you can still see it, but surely in the snow. The pitch doesn't look very snowy, does it? Does it get any worse as the game goes on? It isn't a heated pitch, so it should start to lie. Smith was a rapper. Woody an actor. Slang for penis. Go on, lads. Swarm him. Wilson. Lovely ball through for Pollock. His pace kills it. Oh! Oh, Jeezy peeps. Oh, Jeezy peeps. Nwoko through in goal. Couldn't have lifted it over the bar like harder if he tried. Absolutely spaffs it. Bring the southwest shot. Get it clear. Another block. Pollock now lays off to Furlong. Furlong stops dead. just stops the ball dead. Doesn't really know what to do with it. Now, there we go. Pollock, send him. Out wide. Furlong. Rory Wilson in the center of the fucking box. Ignored by the wing back. Lovely. That was such a tame effort as well. We're through the Scottish. I'm through in the Scottish Cup, but this Scottish Challenge Cup, this is Dumbarton's trophy. I want to keep hold of it if I can. The two teams left in this Brora Rangers and Dumbarton have not faced each other so far in the save. The only teams that faced each other is East Fife and Brora Rangers in this competition earlier this season. Harry Cochrane hits a post, beans on toast. Thompson, Bragg from distance. It's not on target. Doesn't even draw the goalkeeper Ramsbottom into a save. They're going to try and play it out from the back. They got Randall. They got Gervin. Brown. Oh my God, is that downtown Liam Brown? He gives the ball back to. He gives it to Miller Thompson. It's like he thinks he's still playing for Dumbarton. I think that is downtown Liam Brown. I recognise the red hair. I miss him. Wouldn't deny what might be. Casey, Mosquera, Cochrane, out to Furlong. Cheeky ball forward, Furlong. There you go. It's just easily dealt with by the defense. Oh, they give it up. Finlay Pollock, Bragg, Nwoko, Miller Thompson, drives in the box. He's got Rory Wilson in the middle. He's got everyone in the middle. We go back to Frederick, back to Thompson. Cam Bragg from distance, hits the bar. Finlay Pollock and his golden bollocks puts us in the lead. He was last year's Scottish Challenge Cup leading scorer. He's looking to do the same this year. That will have helped. Remember, this is only our first game this year. He got 11 in the competition last year. Might have even been 12 in the final. He opens his account. Pollock's bollock, TM. It is trademarked. Nwoko playing poorly. What the fuck are we meant to do with this guy? He looks good on paper. We're just not getting the performances from him. I'm tempted to do this. Because Bragg was quite good there. I'm going to just do that. Close him down. Nwosu with the save. Honestly, until I saw him there, forgot Nwosu was in the lineup. Forgot I'd thrown him in last minute. He's going to launch this. Oh, he's looking for an assist. Rory Wilson on 6.5. Let it make sense. And I will throw them in the lake. 2 steps on the water. Do you know what I need? I need a yeah. Good save by Nwosu. I would have preferred him to hold on to it, but tip it round the post. We'll deal with the corner later. Steps on the water. I mean, not bad. 45. Only 1 goal in it. A little concerned. Going to try and keep morale up. James Furlong probably needs to come off because of his fitness. Nwoko probably coming off because of his performance. So Furlong coming off. We're going to throw on Nisiala. And then Ben Summers is coming on for Nwoko. That might not work. I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. Because I don't think he can play defensive midfield. But he can sit in that central midfield role. do a job, getting forward, getting on the end of the ball as a goal threat, arriving in the box late, see what you can do. Rory Wilson, I really want to give you time to do something here, but 6.4 is quite bad against a League 2 side. Oh, Musiala knocks it down. Philly Pollock. It's a strong header. He could have put his boot through it, but keeper gets his body behind it. You know what? I've left this on positive from when we played Livingston. And I'm happy enough to leave it on positive, but I might. I mean, we're better than Queen of the South. We should be able to leave on positive. You got under your shirt. Should be able to. I think I'm going to go balanced. And maybe take our time a little bit more. Just control the ball. Cochrane. Puts out wide. Lots of space for the left wing back. Lifts it in. Miller-Thompson with a header. Keeper almost puts hands on it, but Ramsbottom lets it go wide into the side net. Yeah, Wilson is... he's confusing me. I take on Conor McBride. It's really annoying. It went out of our way to buy Scottish strikers because we're like, let's keep Scottish core. Great. Let's get some Scottish players in up top who can start scoring for us. Neither one of them are scoring goals for us. Miller-Thompson, can he put on a plate? Cuts back. Oh, he's taken down. It's a penalty. Oh, fuck, he's taking our pens. It's Mascara, of course. I forgot. He's our pen taker. The best penalty taking centre back since what's his name and who's a what's it and that guy. Fucking hell, Mascara. That's bad. Well, I think we're again batting a 1-for-1 ratio, which we had a hard fight with last year. Where I'm going to take him off. Harsh, maybe, but no more substitution. What the fuck have I used all my subs? Didn't even notice. I just walked into that. No whips and chains, you can tear me down. This is not a great performance, but their keeper's played out of his skin, including saving a penalty. Happy to just get over the line. 1-0 to the Dumbarton boys. To the Sons of the Rock. I don't like no whips and chains. You can tear me down. Whip your lovin' on me. Right. Brora, Rangers, Stirling. Now, we beat Stirling earlier this season with East Fife. So, in my head, Brora Rangers are a better team. Right? But they don't have Trey. And they don't have Zalazo. So, how can I be sure? By the way, Brora Rangers have a much better pitch than Dumbarton. What's that about? Is that what it's like in real life? If Dumbarton got a truly awful pitch? Because this is a decent stadium. We've been given from Brora Rangers here. Dumbarton's got one fucking stand in the game. Uh-oh. That's one hell of a mess, is what I was saying. Until you interrupted. Whips and chains, you can tear me down. Head tennis, it's beautiful, isn't it? Don't let him shoot. Fucking hell. Clips the bar. Beans in a jar. I don't like no whips and chains. You can tear me down. Whip your lovin' on me, baby. Whip your lovin' on me. What we could really do is several goals in our favour. Not too much to ask, is it? I think what's evident here is we are not even looking for the ball. What the fuck was that? There we go. Enslin intercepts. He could make something from absolutely nothing here. Just needs some bodies in the box. He's got 1, 2. Cuts it back. Bangura. Oh, frame of the goal. Get it in! So much watching the ball after it hits the post in this game. Like, there's no follow-up at times. It feels like players and just become stationary when the framework is rattled. Like, Dylan Jones is in the box. There's a defender next to him, and that's about it. And the ball bounces past him. He's a poacher. Get anything on it. It's an open goal at that point. Right, I'm going to encourage the whole team. We need to start using shouts more, because, never mind. I'm going to say we've had little possession. I want more. Make a difference. Make a difference. Say women out. Make a play difference. And now I can't use a shout. Great. Let's encourage. Like, we are performing better than them right now. Sure, they've got a centre back and our defensive player playing better, but it's because they've needed to. Oh, fuck, we're not winning that header. Brooms, don't do anything stupid, dude. Enslin. Bangura. Nice pass into Jones. Jones turns him. Jones takes shot. What? What was that? What happened to the cameraman? A B attack mid-camera? Mid-camera span? I think he just got a really bad itch in his shoulder and he just threw the camera one side. That was crazy. He's just like, that happens. Sometimes you get cramp and you're just like, Jesus! You know, you're like, just fucking go. You just gotta quickly move. Enslin whips it in, headed away. Oh, Lindsay knocks it down. The different parent picks it up, but Lindsay wins it back. Very nice from the old head in the center of the park. This team needs to get younger in the off-season. I'll say that much. Oh, lovely ball forward. Sanderlands whips across. Daniel Cummins from a yard out finds the net. Beautiful. Happy with that. Sanderlands proving his worth for selection here. Keeper really should come for that. We've not been great today, but I think we're worthy of the 1-0 lead right now. They've not hit the target. We've managed to keep them away from our goal. What more can you ask for? We don't have Adam Brett on the sideline, but I'm going to take Dylan Jones off. It seems harsh that Dylan Jones is on a 6.4 when he basically crafted out a chance for himself earlier and just put it wide. I mean, marked down because he put it wide, I guess, but I mean, he was playing quite well. We're taking on Jordan McRae. Jordan McRae is going to be in the middle of the front three, playing poacher. Just want him to sort of float around, be ready for crosses, and pounce on anything that might land at his feet. Crane coming forward, lifts it in. Deal with this. Defender hooks it away. Flicked on. Jordan McRae burst past one defender. Another defender takes the shot. Oh, it's off it's tipped onto the crossbar. Keeper off his line, but makes an outstanding save. I don't mind that. It's a great save. A nice breakaway. It was a chance from nothing. He took the shot early. I'm not even mad. Great save. Beans in a jar. Hit that bar. I'm glad someone remembers, Jake. A lot of hard graft went into finding a picture of beans in a jar. It wasn't me that did it, but someone did. Someone made it their life's work. I think those are Tesco's beans in a jar or something. Like, they're definitely like a supermarket. You're like, they sell beans in a jar? Like it's probably like, you're like, maybe it's Asda. Cummins inspires Brora Rangers win. When is our next game? Pray tell. 4 days. Mother. Have mercy. I get the strangest feeling You belong. Rest them for 2 days. I lied when I was 17. Casey Fitness update. Brown suffers defeating an A. Sorry, downtown. Can't avoid the lightning. We've got 500k. It's so tempting to look in Europe to find a striker, isn't it? Is it too early to branch out in Europe?
Oh my
For a striker.
word.
Marin, welcome in. How the hell are you? We're playing as free teams, and I'm just contemplating whether we think Dumbarton are big enough now or have the money, the resources to go stretch our legs into Europe for a striker. And maybe other players, but a striker would be my main want right now. I'm very tempted to go and like scour Norway for a young striker that, you know, someone we could probably get on the cheap who might turn into an absolute monster. Because we can move the budget around. That's not a problem. I might do that. We're not committing all of our money. I have made transfers between clubs, yes, but none permanent transfers, just loans, and I've picked up a free transfer between the clubs, but that's about it so far. We're gonna stretch our legs in Europe. I guess what we want transfer status listed. I'll have a look at strikers and see if there's any one-to-way striker. We want a younger profile of striker, right? Doesn't have to be one-away, I guess. With my brain. Perfect situation. Who the fuck is he? Who are all these? Leon Chiwome? These two aren't even under contract anywhere. So that's weird. Right, straight away I'm going to say, who the fuck is this guy? Atletico Madrid C. Why has he got such a high world reputation for an 18-year-old? Because that is exactly the kind of, like, out of the box Dumbarton signing we want to be making. An 18-year-old Spaniard who's just like ready to go at championship level would be ideal. Jesus Christ. Terrifying that Celtic have that guy. Not exactly lighting the world alight for Blackpool, but that doesn't mean he isn't a good player. Right, if I just go, what is the best way of doing this? Go recruitment focus, staff at capacity. Let's get rid of one of these then. I mean, that's not fucking doing anything, is it? Create recommended focus. No, create recommended focus, fuck's sake. Whoa. I'm not really fussed. I just want him to be a good striker. I think there's also if we have a quick look at transfer, is this going to be updated yet? Oh, it's gotten rid of it. I think what I want to do is create requirements, striker, 23, playing time. Give it up, baby, give it up. Important player, maybe? And then I want to go same again. Again, 23. And then we'll go breakthrough prospect. Try those two out. See if we catch anything. Catch a live one. I said they're playing well, but might be an alright player. Maybe not for Dumbarton. Same way, Donnell McNeely, probably not good enough for Dumbarton. Could he do a job at Brora Rangers? I like his work rate for sure. Fairly consistent performer, good Scottish Championship player, good Scottish Premiership player. Wow, he's been free transfer for a while. We might try and get him at Brora Rangers, if Brora Rangers had money, which currently they don't. But we're heading towards January, so maybe we can free up some cash. Body wants you. Livingston versus Dumbarton match rearranged. Well, thank God. I've seen them enough already, right? I swear we played them like just above the Arbroath game as well. Or yeah, I think we did. Played them 3 times in 5 games. We got Park Thistle next. Park Thistle are a scary team. They spent 1.2 million on our wing back. They're now playing him as a winger, and he ripped us a new one when we played him earlier this season. You know what? I've been playing mercilessly, and I will have to play it on stream at some point. I've really gone into Slay the Spire. It's quite late getting into Slay the Spire, but my god, it's good. Get up. Park Thistle, first, they've won 5 in a row. Fuck. There is a second one coming out. It's not coming out till like March though. Got himself a girl and I wanna make her mine. Do you think, like, I remember seeing there's a very funny TikTok about this song of like this guy starts singing and it's like all the people looking on and then the guy's sitting there going, like, I'm Jesse, like my girl, and the guy's like singing passionately about him wanting his girl, and everyone like looking like fucking hell. It's really funny. I tried to find it to show Mari, and I could not find it for the life of me again. The TikTok. You've been on Arc Raiders. How are you finding Arc Raiders? Isn't that the game? Wait, hold on. Is that the game that's got AI, generative AI in it? Isn't Arc Raiders the one that's been slated because it used AI for a bunch of stuff? If it has, I've got no interest in it. Just to be clear, fucking down with AI. AI's garbage. If you turn to AI, you're just not a creative soul. You ain't a creative soul. You don't deserve my time of day. Can't stand that they're starting to put AI in video games and stuff. Lazy, dirty bastards. These big organizations, especially, they're gonna turn to AI and be like, "Look, we're making games using AI." It's like, of course, because it means you don't have to pay people for good craft. Can't be letting them get away with that. Hold on, what is the Man U Wolves score right now? 3-1 Man United. I just saw that Wolves had equalised. I thought it would be something fun. That's not fun. I swear I had Callum Osmond in a previous save. I must have had him on loan from Celtic at some point. Yeah, it was 1-1. Yeah, that's what I saw. I just saw the Wolves equaliser. Oscar leading Highland Lowland League's potential Scottish Premiership. So probably not the guy we're going to spend money on. Fair. It was just a dream. What if like this 18-year-old's good enough? Of course, if he was good enough, he wouldn't be down in the C team, but still. It's exactly the kind of sign that if there'd been an 18-year-old who was good enough to play in the championship for Dumbarton, we'd have picked him up for sure. Craig Ross. Centre back. Can't really judge it. He's playing League One. We don't really need. We don't really need our centre back right now, but just he's Scottish. Turns my head every time. Keeping an eye out for good Scottish players. Right, we got Park Thistle. We got Game Face. I'm gonna go Simpkin. I know, seems crazy. Mosquera, Benjamin Frederick, Casey, Furlong, Miller Thompson. I think wingback is in our area. We could really do it improving. I'm going to go Nwoko, Cam Bragg in the middle, Francis Gomez, Finlay Pollock, and it's going to have to be Rory Wilson. We are hoping to find a option strike. I think for this, I want to start the game balanced and see how we get on, and then we'll take it from there. We might have to go cautious. Park Thistle, they've got loads of money. They're throwing the money around. They're pushing to win the championship this year. With the money they've spent, they've got to be the big favourites. They bought a very good player from us. Maybe not our best player, but they bought a very good player from us, and it's going to take some time and get adjusting. I'm going to go Sandilands on the left, Lindsay in the middle, Apter on the right here. Bangura drops out of the team. Muirhead, Jones, and Daniel Cummins. And Daniel Cummins is the man of the moment right now. He has 17 goals, 7 assists this season. Dylan Jones has 15 and 4. I mean, they're all still scoring, so I don't think goals are an issue for Brora Rangers. We maybe need to tighten things up at the back. And East Fife, in a similar sense, kind of happy, kind of settled into a bit of a first team right now. Won't you? Stephen Crane, Jamie Winter, Billy Bremner, Gary McAllister, Kenny Douglas. What's that? They're Scottish players, but what is that? You just dropped some names, Scarvy Goblin, but no context. Only Scottish players that were any good. Come on, dude. Ian Jess. Your whole thing is invalid. Fucking hell, Duncan Shearer. Jim Layton. You know Jim Layton was good because he put so much Vaseline in his eyebrows. You can't get away with that unless you're good. Kenny McLean. I mean, come on, you're not even trying. Go on, Wilson. Go on. Just made Yugani look like a fool. Straight from kickoff. We are at home here. It's different if we're at home. We might have a go. We might have a go here, people. Let's see. We got to keep Yugani quiet. They've got Ronan Hale up top. They've got Yugani on the left. They've got some fucking players. But Rory Wilson's got some space to run into. He doesn't bother, though. He just stops. Stops dead. Miller Thompson. How wide can he swing this ball across? Nope. Cuts it back. Gomez. Gomez can. Near post, and Rory Wilson takes the shot. Defended well. They didn't play for Leeds. Exactly. Exactly. That's why you know they're good. What are you talking about? To who? Then who? Me with me. Me that way. Come on, lads. Striker's not really having a good game here. We got a chance here right at the end of the half. Furlong into Nwoko. Back to Furlong. Get in the box. Clip it in. Bragg. It's clipped in. Miller Thompson off the bar. Beans in a jar. Oh, that was a chance. The right wing back could have put us in the lead right at the end. We're playing well. I'm going to say the scoreline doesn't reflect the pace of the game because we are looking like the better team here. I think we're going to come out in the second half, play a bit more positive. I'm going to go Do I want him to run in the channels? No, look at his dribbling. Sing it all through the wall. Always say the truth. I'm gonna swap them round. That'll surprise them. This'll throw them off for a long. What we could honestly, we could really do with spending our money going out and getting like a really good striker and just being like, right, we're challenging for the title. It'd be so good to do that. It's a little harder to do that with the money we've got. Finding a striker that's a clear upgrade might not be that easy, but I don't know. Maybe we get lucky. Oh, fuck off with this. Lowry now. Going to swing this one in. Head it up. Cambrag heads it away. You got to get out. Close down Seb Ferdinand. Lift it in. Free header. Simkin probably had it covered. But it was a wing back, full back. Taking the header on. We've come out positive and it's not worked. We're gonna go back to balanced. Pollock and Wilson playing worse. Ugh, we're gonna sub them both. Apprehensive. Stop being fucking apprehensive, you prick. Channel forward, why not? Just do something. Miller Thompson for Isaac Gordon. Devani coming on for Bragg, and I'm going to throw Nwoko in the middle. I'm just hoping he rifles one in from distance. Demand more from him. Player instructions. I'm going to ask him to shoot more. Where's he shooting? Shooting, there we go. Mullen knows they're no fucking they're time wasting pricks. Come on. No, not like this. Not Zach Rudden. Good. I wouldn't have stomached that. Into ya. Come on, boys. Don't. Why is Conor McBride? If he scores this, great. But otherwise, why is he taking this? Here, that's the weak spot. Postage stamp. Come on, Connor. Oh, he's gone the opposite way. Oh, you've just got to hit it first time. Keeper's on his arse. Oh, I cannot believe that. Oh, 0-0 against the league leaders. I'm going to say we're unlucky. I thought we were the better team for the most part. At least we've stopped conceding silly goals, but man, we're lacking that cutting edge going forward. A striker, maybe someone more creative. Like, we still don't have that player that we put in the middle of the park and we're like, he will create chances. He will create the goals. We're lacking that. And we've got Rafe Rovers with Brora Rangers. Let's get out there and let's get a win. Make a difference. Make a difference. Say women now. Make a bloody difference. I'm gonna say Daniel Cummins brace. I think Daniel Cummins gets 2 goals here. Stop running to you. It's an interesting time because since we've been on FM, I haven't streamed anything but FM since FM26 came out. I am probably getting to the point where I'm itching to play some other games as well on stream, so we might mix up some streams in the near future. I just don't know when, because I'm really enjoying the save, but at the same time, it feels like we are just burning through stuff. We still don't have the sweet spot of like going out and really going to have a summer that's going to change this team. It might be this upcoming summer if we get promoted, like Dumbarton. we'll need a lot of work. If we get promoted with Brora Rangers, we're going to need a lot of changes to compete at a higher level as well. I just don't know where the money's coming from. We haven't had that lucky draw yet. We haven't made it to the Scottish Cup and landed a Celtic or a Rangers or something to get a bit of a boost of money to either Brora Rangers or East Fife. East Fife need it less than Brora Rangers. Brora Rangers' finances are in a bad way. And we haven't exactly gone out and spent a heap of money, so it's just that we're not creating enough. Daniel Cummins puts it on a plate for Dylan Jones, and that is a great link-up play by the strikers. I wanted Daniel Cummins to score the goal because I've backed him to get a brace here, but it's a lovely ball through from Jamie Lindsay. That's what this team has that we don't have at Dumbarton. Someone who can make that first-time pass and cut open a defence. And then Daniel Cummins isn't greedy, puts it on a play for Dylan Jones, who puts a pass for Ray. Lovely. We're all over Ray for overs here. I didn't actually notice... Disgusting. I didn't actually notice how well or how poor Ray for overs are doing this season. Are they in trouble? Are they having a rough season? Because we're all over them right now. That's a lovely ball. Daniel Cummins. I think he's got Dylan Jones on the far side again. This time it's Apter. It's 2-0. And we haven't broke a sweat. And Daniel Cummins, just like I predicted, has a brace of assists. Like I said this entire time. He would have a brace. Bum, bum, bum. Do, do, do. Bum, 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 bum. Wait, what the fuck? Dame Judi Dench came out in defense of Kevin Spacey and Harvey Weinstein. Oh my god, we need to cancel Dame Judi Dench. That's a penalty. Fa takes a pens here. I'm not kidding. Fa takes a pens. Dylan Jones. Should it be Dylan Jones is the question. Daniel Cummins has composure 15, penalty taken 3. Not fucking with that. What is that? I can't believe what I've just witnessed there. 15 composure, penalty taken 3. No, thank you. For a striker, that's abhorrent. 3? Dylan Jones, oh, cheeky. Did he do a little dance before he took the pen? Let's watch closely. What's he do before he steps up? No, not really a dance. Bit of a nice feet work and then pops it in. Ba-da-da. 3-0 and Rafe Rovers still haven't had a shot. Hey, hey, hey. Same way. Dylan Jones through Daniel Cummins and it's a good save and he's offside. Why do you fill me up? Mess me around and then worst of all, never call baby when you say you will. Fill me up. Don't break my heart. Ba-dum, 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 ba. A lot of shots on target so far. I'm very happy. We're absolutely destroying them. More and more. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Brooms is not having a good game at all. And it's only really sort of started surfacing in the second half. And again, all season it feels like Brooms has struggled. I wonder if he's sort of, this is his level and he's just hanging on for dear life. I've just noticed Kingdon isn't playing. I've put Bevan in instead of Kingdon. Oh, Brooms is playing better. Never mind. I'm going to take Einslin off. We'll take on Ethan Sutherland. He's not happy. He's not been playing, but we're literally smoking Rafe Rovers here, so. I love the hustle. Bodies running back to get in position, win those headers. McMullen, do not let him cross this, please. There's a cross. Come on! He didn't even try and play the ball. He just threw himself to his knees. Like a slut. Every day I love you less and less. Wilson. Danny Wilson. Every day I love you less and less. Every day I love you less and less. We got some bodies who are absolutely shattered. Oh, we got Adam Brett. Adam Brett. Daniel Cummins has his brace of assists, so I'm willing to take him off. Sandilands off for Bangura, and I'm going to throw O'Donnell on for Lindsay. Lindsay's been very good, but let's get O'Donnell on the side of the park. S-O-S-A-O. What a touch. Kills it dead. La, 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 oh. Don't concede again. That's the last thing we need. There's any sort of pressure here. Muirhead, lovely ball through. Dylan Jones onto it. Oh my word. You gotta be a sick man to not enjoy that. Look at that. Just simple. Muirhead just pokes it outside of his foot, and the defender, like he's running through mud. Keeper off his line early, and it did not make a difference. Every day I love you less and less. I know, I feel it in my bones. I'm sick, I'm tired, I'm in control. Oh yes, I feel that's the kind of wheel. I got to know 1,000 watts is real. Oh yes, I'm stressed, I'm sorry, I digress. Oh, keeper! What is happening? Second half, we have really... I mean, Ferdinand... The attempt at on the ball from the keeper there was so after the fact. Beautiful. I'm very happy with the result and the way you played. I mean, could be on for trio of... Well, it'd be good results if East Fife were to also win, but we still did draw with Dumbarton. We haven't had a win in the league with Dumbarton tonight, have we? We've won the Scotch Cup. We've won the Scotch Challenge Cup. I don't think we have a league win. Did we win before that? I don't think we did. I mean, it's tragic. Is what it is. And our parents love me. Na 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 na. I mean, Zalazo, beautiful touch from the youngster, Miguel. We just enjoy everything Zalazo does. He's got the most dirtiest scumbag 1-0 win ever and couldn't be prouder. Beautiful. Sometimes that's exactly what you're after. I quite enjoy when Trey drops in this system and Zalazo, the second striker, runs beyond him and we get a cheeky little ball over the top. I'd love to see that in this game. Queen of the South. Now Queen of the South ran us quite close in the cup when we were playing Queen of the South with Dumbarton. So let's see how we got on here. Lovely from Trey. Whips out Benny. Benny turns on the Jets. Whips it across, looking for Trey. Oh, just past the post. Big man Trey. Everyone. God gave rock and roll to you. Gave rock and roll to you. To change your mind. Honeyman through. Oh, leaves off the tray. Back to Honeyman, and unfortunately Honeyman doesn't react quick enough. Ball forward, who did give us problems playing against Dumbarton. Simpson, good block by Mocking. Close that down. Headed over the bar. A tantalising cross came in. Benny didn't really deal with it. We get off of one there. Dallimore just about had it covered. McGill is injured. We're going to take on Jack Thompson here. An early sub needed in central midfield first. Here's Thompson. Out wide. Drills it across the goal. Rams bottom all over it. Clips this one forward. Beautiful header by Richie. Mocking. Trey. Thompson through. Salazzo. What touch? Oh, no! Hits the bar. Beans in a jar. Salazzo almost adds another goal to his repertoire early. Clips it in. He's looking for Honeyman over Trey there. Salazzo incredibly unlucky not to put us 1-0 up there. I'm happy with the performance. If we keep it up, we will get a goal here, is my thinking. Make a difference, make a bloody difference. Come on. Salazzo, don't let your head drop. Trey, don't let your head drop because you need to be flying through the sky heading everything that comes towards you. This is a big December. 7 games for East Fife, and it could really, a good run in December here puts us in contention to win the league. You know, because the chances of the team at the top of the division winning all their December games as well is slim. That's beautiful football. My word. This deserves a goal. Zalazzo puts it across Trey. Come on. That's beautiful. Did you see the link-up play in the build-up in midfield? And it's Zalazzo making it all happen. It's a great run by him as well. Gets out wide. Drills it across the face of the goal low, and Trey, defender not staying close enough to big Trey. That was beautiful one-touch football in the centre of the park. That was gorgeous. I didn't know such football could be played in League 2 Scotland. I genuinely think the shape works. I think if we can source out players technically sound enough. We obviously need big strong lads at the back, big strong striker up top. This, I'm very happy how this in general has looked for us. Gotta be very careful, but I think we're definitely happy with how we set and play, and even playing through the lines here and stuff. And Trey now just needs to hold up. He gets lucky, drops to Honeyman. Honeyman. I mean, it's great. It's great. The two channel midfielders, you know, the ball drops, but the channel midfielder is willing to take up that space. So Trey in the middle loses it. Gets very lucky for Honeyman, but he's driving forward. He's willing to make those runs. Takes a great shot. Clips inside the post. Honeyman has scored for every team in this save so far. Wolves are bad. Yeah, I heard. Did it end up 3-1 or did Man U score again? You kind of feel for Wolves. It was a couple of years ago. They were kind of like 4-1. Yeah, a couple of years ago they were sort of like in this spot where you just thought they were going to just hang around mid-table. Like they would beat a very good team, then they'd lose to a bad team, and they probably got frustrated by that. And then now you look at them, it's like they just can't buy a win. They still on 1 point, right? Tough. I mean, there's still a lot of the season left to go, and I just wonder whether they make another change at manager by the end of it, because it just doesn't look like it's clicking right now. God gave rock and roll. You missed a fucking great goal. We just scored a beautiful goal. The first goal of the night here, not the night, but for East Fife was sublime. Zalazo and Trey heavily involved. Second one was good with Honeyman as well. But that first goal, Jesus. It was like one touch football through the centre of the park. Couldn't have scored the goal on FIFA. It was so good. Across. Come on, Dallimore. Gets a hand to it. No! You've got to be kidding me with a stupid highlight where the keeper comes and palms out every time it gets shot back in, it goes over him. I don't think I've seen a single one of these be saved this entire time. Fucking bullshit. I'm saying focus because I don't want us to concede, and players not happy. Honeyman out to Craig. Dinks it in. Thompson making a run. Headed away. Gotta be careful here. Templeton, that is ours. Prickett. Rowe now. Pings it forward. Trey. Drops to Trey. Touch. Can he cut it back? That's so. Rowe. Trey. Clips it in. Thompson with a shot. He's offside. 2 points. Sorry. 2 points. I thought they're only on one. How's all the teams going? East Fife are flying. Brora Rangers are doing very well, and Dumbarton are doing well in the cups, and in the league we've hit a bit of a bad point. We did just draw 0-0 with the top team, right? We just drew 1-0 with Partick Thistle. So although we do go up, we've kind of stalled out on points, but Partick Thistle have been taking names, and we just got to draw home. We were the better team. We just can't get the ball in the back of the net. I've opened up the scouting to European scouting for Dumbarton, because I think we have to go out and get a striker. I'm very concerned how poor... Oh, God, you can't do all. I'm very concerned that we're just not scoring goals when we're on top right now. It's one of those things in FM where it's like, you can be playing well, but if you're not taking those chances, it often goes one of two ways, and one of the ways it can go is you just never find that goal scoring touch, and you're just like, you start flailing, so then the team starts playing bad and the morale drops. So I'd be very keen to go and get a striker signed if we can find someone who clearly improves. East Fife are my guys. East Fife are flying. Brora Rangers, we beat Rafe Rovers 4-2. Rafe Rovers are 5th in the table. Honestly, if you told me they were bottom, I'd have gone made sense, because they were diabolical. We were cruising, and then they scored 2 late goals. I think we scored in between their 2 goals to make it 4-2, but we were flying. Spartans are in control. They're only 3 points ahead of us. They have a game in hand, though. That's the key thing there. But yeah, we're in the mix. We're 10 points ahead of Montrose. We're in the playoffs right now. And 2 players need a rest. That looks like more than 2 players to me. Dylan Jones had a great game after I was singing Daniel Cummins' praises. Daniel Cummins started scoring the goals. Started laying on the assists, and Dylan Jones started scoring the goals there. Let's go 2 days as well. And Giuseppe. 2-1 win over Queen of the South, who honestly I thought we looked much better than. We are 7 points off Kelly Hearts. But from the start we had, which again, I think after after 6 games, we were down near the bottom. It wasn't looking great. And now, my word, we are entrenched in the playoffs. 7 points still, it feels like nothing, but also still feels like a decent amount. So we've got to chip away at that. Kelly Hearts game, when we next face them, is huge. This is a huge blow. McGill's going to miss 3 or 4 weeks. that is tricky. We do have an RDM who can come in, but we're still quite lean in terms of depth at East Fife. We don't have any money. I don't think so. Do we have money? We don't have money. we're overspending our wages. Never mind. Need to move on some bodies. Very easy to lose control of games seemingly for no reason. Yeah, I think it's that sort of thing. We were in cruise control and then we gave up two pretty poor goals. One of them especially poor. Keeper came for it. There's been a lot of flapping at the ball tonight across the three teams, to be honest. East Fife have been actually pretty good in that regard, but the others have made an arse of it once or twice. Nobody gives a fuck. I don't know why it's messed up the faces again, but they're all over the place. Love is for fools. Is for fools. My sweet Livonia. What we need is we need the scouts to start coming back with players. I might even go to Dumbarton now and have a look, see if we can get another scout in. Maybe one way. I don't want to sell brooms. Nwosu developing concerns. Oh boy. Feels like he needs to be starting more games. He's got no intention of leaving. He's going to get his way eventually. Ooh. I did set up recruitment and we went transfer. Let's see. 3 players, 1 player. Doesn't look like it's working how I'd wanted it to. Calhoun. That Queenie said, oh, he's a regen. Not even regen, new gen. Oh, he's 5'5". Evan Samuel. I mean, they don't look that good. Oh, God's sake. Ma. Callum Osmond, who's one away from Celtic. I don't think he looks better than what we've already got, is the thing. Which is obviously... Well, I'll fully scout him, but yeah, this doesn't... It's funny, Second Yellow Card did a video on all this, and as soon... They said Calhoun... As in Jude. Oh, Judd. No, Calhoun. No, if Judd Calhoun shows up, we're signing him, no matter how slow he is. I think Second Yellow Card did a video on like how to get the most out of this, and I think they've patched it. And basically, he found out you were getting heaps and heaps of players in this, and now I don't think you get nearly as much. I don't know if it's post patch. I don't seem to get as many. Maybe it's the reputation of the club. I don't know. Hello. Kind of wish he'd looked better than he does. Leading Scottish Championship, decent Scottish Premiership, slight interest. Oh, his wages are fucking outrageous for this level. Yeah. Hello. That's a name we recognize. Hell is mine. Fucking 12.5 to 9.5 mil. Why are they showing me that? Jesus Christ. Look at the mentals on him. Pretty slow, to be honest. I thought there'd be a lot more European players being getting found by this point, but recruitment focus is Seamus Gormley. I mean, great finisher, but doesn't look very fast. Andrew Todd. He's ripping up. That's such an old photo of Andrew Todd. He's ripping up in real life right now. Hey, Davey, how you doing? In Scottish Championship, interested. His wages are pretty high. Does enjoy big matches, displaying resolute characteristics. He doesn't look bad. Like, he doesn't. I don't think he looks particularly better than what we've already got. So that is what I keep coming back to. I want someone who looks like they. I want to sign a player that we're like, holy fuck, can't believe this guy's joining us. That kind of striker. Jesus Christ. His finishing and concentration is great, but look at his physicals. Horrible. His off the ball movement, heading and that looks outstanding, but like those physicals cannot be good. Cannot be helping him at all. What an odd player. So many things like that stand out there, and then other ones like for the wrong reasons as well. Yeah, it kind of seems like we're not none of these players right now. Like staff at full capacity. We're gonna have to see if we can go and get let's go staff. I actually want oh wait, we've got room for another scout? Fucking hell. Increase scout wages. Let's see if the board agreed to that. That might explain it. We don't have enough scouts. Yeah, his glasses in real life now are great. Are much better, Tuco. That is an old photo. Let me see if I can find a photo of him now. He does play with his glasses. Does he play for Dunfermline in real life? I think he does. This is a picture of him after a recent. I believe he scored a hat trick in this one. See if this works. There he is. I don't know why it's fucking. But he wears these glasses now. But he's obviously much older than he was, but like still a young loon. But absolutely banging them in. I don't know. To me, there used to be a player for Dunfermline called another player for Dunfermline with the last name Todd, but I'm not sure if they're related. They very well might be. But how much has he got in terms of goals this season? What is he on? Yeah, he's the son of Par's legend. Yeah. Ah, it's not. I thought it was a Wikipedia. It's not. Do you wanna? I think his dad is also called Andrew Todd. Yeah. So his name's Andrew Todd. He's the son of Andy Todd. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's got a Wikipedia. But I mean, genuinely, a name in Scottish football to keep an eye on because I've seen some good things about him. Yeah, like Edgar Davids. I'm not sure. I think he just needs the glasses to see. I don't think it's like a. I don't know. Like I don't know. Edgar Davids always seemed to be tinted, but I don't remember. I thought Edgar Davids, and correct me if I'm wrong. Was his just purely vision, or was it there's something weird about he needed like. He actually did have like a coating to protect his eyes from like the sun or something. I can't remember what his was. I thought he had like a very specific. Oh, lovely. They're gonna agree to that one. We've been given 25.68k for the foul position in Prime Sports Cup. Lovely. He had glaucoma or something like Bono. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, it wasn't just like he was just like I mean, glaucoma is obviously a condition of the eyes, but like it wasn't just like I can't read from far away. It was like an actual condition on top of bad eyesight. I said oh, Brian De La Cruz. Oh, come on. I mean, that's tempting. Like, he's a little jagged around the edges. Needs to be more consistent for this. So it could be. I mean, do you wanna? He's very similar to what we've already got. He's just a little bit shorter, though. I do like the name Brian De La Cruz. Let's keep scaring him. We've got extensive knowledge. You're so lucky. Lucky. Carl O'Sullivan developing concerns. Honestly, Carl, you should leave. Oh no! I double clicked! Oh, I double clicked! I can't see. That's like one of the classic Scottish memes where he sits down and goes, I can't see.
Oh, I've made a mistake!
Twist and shout. There's literally no place in the club for Carl O'Sullivan. That was maybe the last time we're ever gonna get sentimental about a player because it's gone so poorly. He was so bad. Looks so good. Got me going. I knew you would. Oh, baby. Just a little girl. A little closer. Oh, you're mine. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, that's not great. We're not expecting the Dumbarton youth intake preview to give us any hope. We're hoping and we're thinking that East Fife might give us something. If any of the teams are going to have anything remotely close, it's going to be East Fife, right? So let's stay calm. That didn't look great either, did it? Brora Rangers barely has a youth system as well, so that, again, It's all on East Fife. On East Fife. I mean, it's better. It's much better, but it's also somehow still terrible. Couple of centre backs, attacking midfielder. I mean, D rating doesn't fill me with confidence. I think we just gotta we're gonna have to drive our way up the leagues and then invest heavily in the youth system when we're comfortably in SPFL. At this point, we're gonna need to be in the top division, maybe playing in Europe, and then we can start spending money on these facilities, trying to bring through players. Simpkins had a couple of good games, and all of a sudden, his confidence is up. Oh, fuck me. Pedicure on my toes. Cloves. Phones. I was thinking about this song in the car the other day because obviously we've been listening to it on stream and stuff. Is it one of the worst aged songs in terms of the opening line? You're like, ugh, you did what? You woke up like who? It doesn't feel like the kind of song you want to be caught singing that opening line at all. I'll go Devani. I'm gonna go Bragg in the middle. Nwoko on the right. Pollock. I mean, just give me a fucking. Do me a favor. Honestly, if Ross County come in for Jose, are we selling them? I don't know what to do. Have our coaches changed their mind again? No, see, they've got him. They've downrated him to two and a half stars. Good Scottish League One player, and then they've got potentially Scottish Championship standard. He was always Championship standard before. I don't want to play him. I honestly feel like we need to go with Rory Wilson. I genuinely think the best thing we can do for our season is to go out and get a new striker. He's pretty fast. Fairly consistent performer. I mean, a free transfer. I don't know if this worries me. If we compare him to Jose, what are we talking about here? Let's compare him to Jose to begin with, and then we'll do Rory Wilson. Why is everything moving? Why is this screen moving? So he has the beating of Jose. Obviously, statistics, position, roles. Ineffectual goalkeeper. Didn't need to know, lads. Sometimes you gotta trick the game into showing you the report. There you go. Dread's playing in big matches. That is concerning. Yeah, Rory Wilson. Better set pieces and slightly better technically. Physicals are. He's not as fast, not as mobile. Natural fitness is also a concern with Rory Wilson. Fairly consistent performer is terrifying given how poor Rory has been, but they're quite level. overall, to be honest. And Rory's younger. I just feel like we need to go out and find a striker. Just it's so it always feels easier. It always feels easier. What's that smell? Burnt toast. Live do prof. Welcome in. How you doing? I just wonder where we are best to go and find a striker. I find finding a striker so much easier. In like journeyman saves and stuff like that, finding a clear upgrade at striker so easy. We're in the championship. I just wonder wherever we can find someone. I'm doing a save with Scottish Hearts. I'm leading the championship greens from Brazil. Beautiful. Welcome in. Who's your team in Brazil, may I ask? So just our first informed people while we're fifth. We need to step things up. Jesus Christ. St. Johnston. I think St. Johnston. Were they splashing cash? This is a tough game. Oh, Sidibe. Yeah. Given that we're not scoring goals, this could be tricky. Vasco da Gama. Okay. I don't know much about it. I did see this, and sorry if this obviously had nothing to do with it. The only thing I saw in Brazilian football, I saw Hulk scored another one of those free kicks where he basically goes, well, I'm going to hit this. He takes like a 40-yard run up, it feels like, and it just goes clean as a whistle, just like from the contact of his foot just flies in a straight line, almost as if the ball's not rotating through anything in its path into the top corner. Outrageous.
Oh my word.
Matrix, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing this evening? Yeah, I mean, I remember the last time we were in the World Cup, Scotland were with Brazil. Did you know we've drawn Brazil? We've been to 9 World Cups. We've drawn Brazil in 5 of them. That hurts because Brazil are a very good side. I'd like an easy team. I'd like someone who's maybe not there every time. My scout circle, my save is bowed. Almost every centre back I get recommended is under 6 foot. Check your fucking filters. Why is the game gone all choppy? Oh, the CPU's looking a bit. Does it change if I do that? I mean, it didn't make it better. If they could dance. Let's see. Oh, fucking hell. Did not like that at all. I'm trying to close down a few. I haven't got much open, but there was like some moving GIFs and videos. So maybe that'll make it run a bit better. Seems to look a little bit better. Go on, Rory. That's a fucking terrible pass. That's a very good pass. Miller Thompson on a plate. Finlay Pollock and his golden bollocks. Ah, fuck off, assistant referee. Oh, fuck. Of those World Cups, how many did Brazil go on to win? Man 98, yeah. I don't know. That's a good point. They must have won one of them. Surely. Sounds like a land of short arse series on the cards for you then. Now, yeah, 98 was when we met. Man, what a glorious World Cup that was. It was the opening game, right? I think that was the opening game. I'm sorry, I say opening game. It was definitely the opening game. Yeah, because it was Brazil 98, wasn't it? Yeah, that was the opening game of the tournament, and we lost 2-1. John Collins stepped up and scored for Scotland. France 98. So maybe then I'm misremembering. That must have been just the opening game of our group. Because surely back then France would have been the opening game, right? Do you screen capture or game capture? I think one of those is fucked with this FM. Oh really? I game capture. Like I don't. You can't. I can't drag. If I drag something across over the top of this, you won't see it. I use screen capture. Oh, don't tell me that's fucked. Oh my god, Sidibe. See what I mean? Like the difference between us and some of the other teams in the championship right now is straight up just the level of quality up top. It's a lovely ball through, but they take their first chance we've really seen. is that you love her too. Devani were knock, Jesus. And that it's gone too far. Can't remember which one, but I saw one of the other creators having the same issues. Friday night, how do you feel about Heaven doing his best Rivaldo? Impressive screaming, going down, holding his face for my shoulder bars by Strand Larson. Like any good Man U fan, Red Carl loved it. Nwoko, how dare you be frustrated? I'm frustrated. I'm swapping them around, and we're gonna get the ball out wide. Explain myself. I think she came from hell, and now it won't end well. Maybe we're you know what we're missing? A Lyndon Dykes type. Should we go and try and find a big target forward? Finlay Pollock pings it forward. Rory Wilson holds it up. Thinks it across. I mean, it almost sneaks in at the near post. Didn't see it, but fair play. Disgusting. Well, it was one of yes. Rory Wilson is killing me. If Jose comes on and he scores, I hang my head in shame. But I'm happy, but I don't think that's true. How much does Sidibe cost, by the way? Unknown. God, they're keeping him out of our grasp. Oh, come on, boys! I don't even know why you're mad. I can tell you're bitter every time you see me with her. Come on! Show us anything! This game has flown by in the worst possible kind of way. Just toothless from us. They've not even done much. They'll probably get a second here just because. Why not? There you fucking go. Good save by Simpkin. Get the ball out. Get it forward. We're attacking. Let's go. Jose wins the header. Great. To nobody. To no one. A 1-0 loss to St. Johnstone where they didn't really fucking do much other than the one breakthrough they had where it was played through the lines. Like, in the end, they had a lot more shots. When we started attacking, they were able to get forward because we were flying up the pitch, but I don't think they were that good, you know? I'm disappointed. I desperately think we need to find a striker. And where do you even start? We've got money. Oh, fuck. We're going to fall out of the playoffs at this rate. It's all entirely on the fact we don't have a proven goal scorer right now. Who could fill our needs up top? We just need to have a look near and far. See, the thing that throws me off is, like, why would we, like, at this point, like, the better strikers are not going to be sitting on a fucking free transfer, so we need to... And why are they showing up? I guess I don't want to rule them out, but I don't particularly want to see all the guys who are out of contract, but David Flackus, where have you been? Kyle Hudlin. Oh, he's doing a job for Spartans, isn't he? I don't think we need Kyle Hudlin. We need a Kyle Hudlin adjacent type. He's a big boy. He's a very big boy. He's not very good. Right, we're gonna look for a big lad. I'm really concerned that we just don't seem to be scouting and finding decent players. I would probably put it down to our lack of scouts. So I'm gonna go. I think we might do the old staff search because I can't just wait for them to come back with like more terrible scouts for me to look for. Where the fuck is the staff database? Clear all, edit, staff role, recruitment team, scout. I don't care if they're employed. Add attribute. Judging player ability. I kind of need adaptability as well, but let's focus on that. Is at least very good. Why not? None of these people are gonna fucking join us. First team staff interest. Fucking no one. Brilliant. At least good. Sean Fraser. As I live and breathe. I was kind of wanting someone with a bit of European flair to them, but you will do. 40 quid a week. Can we not sign him on like a really long 40 quid? 40 quid he only wants to join for a year. Interesting. Yeah, Lyndon Dykes type. What about Ollie McBurney? Ollie McBurney, that's a... How tall is Ollie McBurney? He's at Hull. He's out of our price range. He's 32 as well. I want that kind of type. He definitely fits the mold, but probably want someone a bit younger. Andre Becker. Stay alive. Is such I pretend too much. Transfer. Oh, there's a couple more players. Have I fucking done something to make that they're only looking? Where do I set? Like we're scouting in Europe, but I don't think anyone's gone to Europe. So how do I send a scout to Europe? Ender. Laughing and gay like a clown. So tempted to sign on Andrew Todd. Jet 2 Holiday. Nothing beats a Jet 2 Holiday. I just don't know where we go for the... Because I've got recruitment focuses, player recommendations, player database. Where can I actually set staff transfer activity? No, that's not what I'm after. Pretender. I just want to send someone to like Europe and just be like, find me players. It used to be really easy in the last game, and I don't actually know if it's as easy this time, because you basically like sign a guy. He had some knowledge of Europe, and then he just sort of went after it because you had the asking price is well below market value. Dread's playing big match, fairly simple injury. Doesn't fill me with joy. Again, he's all right, but he's not better than what we already have. And I feel like we can certainly go out and spend money to, there should be a player out there that we can afford. Recruitment focus. Well, it is, but like recruitment focus is like striker. You can edit it and you can go like sign analysts and that, but you can choose area, so I could send them to Europe, but I kind of wanted them to just go and do it themselves. But how many regions can I add? Oh, there we go. Continent. That's better. That makes more sense. I got it wrong. I don't necessarily think he... Oh, no, he's actually quite good. So these results take longer. Well, I fucking need this now, so off you pop. And then let's go recruitment focuses, and let's get rid of the other ones. That's in progress.
I knew you'd be back.
I didn't fucking mean to do that. Malov, thank you for the 30 months. Very kind of you. King Julu. His wages put me off. Genuinely, though, could have been useful. Let's get Evan. I don't want to refresh. I just want to get rid of them. Rappers do. Oh, gross. In progress. There you go. So I've got striker. I've also got striker. I got striker, which this is in Europe, I think. This is maybe this is in Europe. Oh no, I looked at him before. I just didn't feel like he wanted crazy money, so I was just like, nah. To your face, my shoe. Get rid of that as well. I create recruitment focus. And position. I'm guessing I probably need to just have one, but I don't need me to fill both roles, but I bet you that's not going to work. I bet you I need to do left side or right side. Let's do left hand side. Oh, apparently that doesn't fucking work. Why would I do that? Why the fuck would I do that? Right, fucking delete that. Right. Fucking left hand side. And then I want to make one more. I'm less concerned about the goalkeeping situation now, to be honest. I'm now more concerned the fact that we're on top, and when we're on top, we're still not scoring. I think part of that is striker, but also we could be putting some better passes together, string it into the box. I think, to be honest, we're probably done there for the night. In fact, I know we are. So thank you very much for dropping in by. If you're new to the channel, I am Hunkleberry Finn. You can find me on YouTube as well. I've been posting the VODs from these streams, so if you want to see what we've done before and how we've gotten on, do drop in by YouTube and you can watch how we got to this stage. There's been some very good games. I'm going to try and edit some of them down, isolate some of the better matches, stuff like the relegation playoff. When I get a chance, I just am a busy, busy boy.